Hello everyone! Today we are going to be talking about VIP Kid hiring process, the hiring process for VIP Kid. This process has changed a little bit this year, so I'm going to give you the most updated hiring process for you now so that you can start teaching with VIP Kid and enjoy it and love it as much as I do, and I know so many other teachers do. So your very first step to become a VIP Kid teacher is through the application screening basic info section when you sign up. Okay, so you go to sign up using a referral code from someone that has referred you or has given you lots of tips and wants to help you on the way. You sign up and then you just do a very quick, it's about 5 minutes application screening, and that's where they just make sure you have all the requirements and you are qualified. If you see me looking this way, it's because I've made all of these notes so I make sure I do not miss anything. Because there is a lot that goes into the hiring process, and I don't want that to scare you guys, but they just they really want to make sure that they have the best qualified people teaching these students, which I think is a good thing. That's good. So we have the application screening. I did another video on what the requirements are to get and pass that part of the hiring process, so check out that video. I will try to put a link right here for that video. But once you pass that and you're qualified and you're ready just to take off, the first thing that you can do is the Fast Pass, which this was not offered when I applied, but I don't know if it would have applied to me. The Fast Pass is basically a local coaching day where you can actually bypass all the interviews and start going into your mock class, which certifies you to teach. So this is cool, and I did not know about this until recently. But there are places and locations that host a live coaching day, and you can like jump ahead in the hiring process. So definitely find out if a Fast Pass location is near you. If you are one of my referrals, email me and I can find the locations that they're at and see if you're close to any of those. So you can do the Fast Pass. You can also do some other options, which this is the way I had to go and many people do, and that's the interview process. But there's 3 different types of interview directions that you can go. So I'm going to break that down for you guys. So the one that I did was the live interview. Okay, this was about, oh my goodness, I think it was like 10 minutes. It was so short. I couldn't believe how quickly it was over. And it's about 10 minutes. Not all teaching time though. They spend a little time just kind of talking to you, and so tell me about your experience just with children in whatever capacity. Tell me about why you want to be a VIP Kid teacher, and then you teach for about 5 minutes, I think is what it was. Sorry, I don't remember the times. I was so nervous when I was doing this. I was just like, okay, you're done. I'm like, oh, I'm done? Okay, like it was just quick. The live interview is great because it's you with a VIP Kid mentor teacher who is a VIP Kid teacher who's been in your shoes before. And they are just critiquing your video and seeing if you should move on in the process. So they're super nice. I was so freaked out, and I got in there, and as soon as I saw her face, she was smiling and she was just like, I hope you're excited. And I melted. I was like, okay, I'm fine. So live interview is one way. The other way you can do it, and this is for people that are like overly freaked out about doing a live interview, I understand that. You can do a recorded demo interview. So you can actually, open your computer, you can record yourself teaching, and then you can submit it. The recorded demo interview is becoming very popular right now. and I believe it's an option for anyone that wants to do it. I personally did not do that, but I do know a lot of people who were successful with it, and it was fine. The other one you can do is the Express interview, which is like a 2-minute interview. That one's a little bit new, but it's called Express because I think it just takes you through kind of fast. I know you can do the Express interview on your smartphone is what I'm hearing. They're really trying to be more like high tech with, getting as many people into the interview stage as possible. So I'm assuming that's why. So yeah, those are the 3 interview steps you can take or avenues you can go. I personally recommend the live interview only because the person on the other side is super patient, and they make you actually feel really comfortable, and they give you some tips and in constructive criticism, and it's all in a very positive way, and it was really helpful. So enough about the interview part. It's quick, it's easy. Once you pass your interview, you really have a lot of confidence. You know that this is going to work for you. So the third step that not all teachers talk about, but it was something I did, and I know teacher Jennifer, I believe, talks about it. There's some other people that you should spend just some time preparing for that mock class before you just jump into it. Now, the mock class, you can take as many times as you want. A lot of people are like, oh, that's great. They want you to take the mock class a few times at least, so you're practicing for actually teaching. So it's like a second interview, but because you have to pass, there's pass or fail, but you get to keep doing it, which is the mock class time for me, that certification time where I was trying to get certified, took me 4 months to get through. I know. My reason for that, number 1, is I was going very slow, and number 2, I kept trying to perfect my lesson. I was really overthinking a lot, and then number 3, I was still teaching 2nd grade at the time, full-time, in a public school, and I could not handle doing all of that at the same time. But other people can, and that's great, and I think yeah, if I would have been a little more motivated, I would have gone through it a lot faster. But I was just taking my sweet old time, getting through that. So yeah, it took me 4 months, and I am embarrassed to say, but it took me 4 times to pass the mock interview, and or mock class. And by the end of that, my mentor teacher was like, I see you've taken this 4 times, and I think now you're finally ready. You've really shown some growth, and you passed. So I mean, it was just it was a growing experience, and I really encourage during that time to take workshops on VIP Kid. Learn as much as you can, especially on YouTube. There's a ton of videos out there on YouTube, and that's why I've created this channel, because I learned what to do because I watched YouTube. So it's very helpful. It's easier to watch somebody do this and learn how to do it by watching them than just somebody telling you need to do this and this and this. So spend that time in your mock class time just really absorbing all the information that you can. So once you passed your mock class, you're at that certification time. So you're choosing what level do you want to be certified in. So when I took my mock class, I chose to be certified in levels 2 and 3, which are now combined, and 70% of the students who are on VIP Kid, sorry, I had a blank there, 70% of the students who are taught on VIP Kid are actually on level, yes, I wrote this down, level 2 and level 3. So I recommend starting there. That's the younger kids, and they're so much fun, and they're so cute, and I recommend going there. But honestly, I'm trying to be certified in all of them, because the more certifications you have, the more kids you get to teach and the more your schedule fills up, and then the more money that you make. And we all want money, and that's why we're here, but we also love teaching. So yeah, it's kind of a win-win. But you can always add certifications later, which is great. Let's see, what else did I write down? Okay, so now you'll pass your mock class certification. You'll be certified in whatever level you chose. And then you're going to be at a new stage called the TESOL, TESOL, and it is just a quiz. It is basically making sure that you are ready to teach VIP Kid. There's information you have to read, and then you take a quiz. Pretty quick quiz, not very hard. Actually, it's not hard at all, but quick quiz, and then you have finished that part of the hiring process. Now, I did not have to pass the TESOL quiz because I have a license. I have a teaching license. So if you have a teaching certificate, you don't have to take the TESOL quiz. It is recommended. I'm actually probably going to need to just take it just to have it. I didn't have to have it, but if you do not have a teaching license or certificate, you do have to take that quiz. But I've been told it's not very difficult, so don't worry about that. The last step before you can teach, and this step did not take long for me. It was a lot easier than I thought. Background check. Yes, they do a background check, and I think they should do background checks because we are streaming live with children, so why would they not do that? And then uploading your documents is the last thing. So documents are your bachelor's degree. I just took a picture of mine. And your driver's license. What else did I do? I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. That's all I did. So those just 2 documents. And then when you finally get that email from VIP Kids saying you have passed, welcome to the community, now you may start opening your slots for bookings. You are set to go. So I will do another video on bookings with VIP Kid and how I was able to get so many bookings my first month. There are some tips and tricks that I will share with my referrals only. So yeah, that's pretty much the hiring process for 2019 in a nutshell. If you have any questions or would like to reach out to me, you can comment below on this video, and I would love to reach out to you and help you. I would also love to be your coach. I'd love to just coach you through that process because I've been there and I know how helpful it was to have somebody to help me and answer all those questions that you have. So yeah, I hope you guys all have a great day, and oh, my little puppy's down here. Him and I will say goodbye to you guys. Oh, yes, he's such a good boy. He should be the VIP Kid mascot because he's so cute. Okay, guys, we will see you later. Goodbye.